Hi guys, today I have an overview of a product that I was requested to do by several of you guys that I've used in my tutorials, and it's the Sedona Lace Vortex 13-piece brush set. So this is the tapered face brush, a tapered brush. It's natural hair. It shed a little bit when I washed it the first time, and then it stopped shedding. So it's very nice quality, and it feels soft after maybe 10 washes, so that's a good thing. And it doesn't shed. As I pull my hand, I don't see like hairs or anything. I really like it for blush. I use a contour powder with it. I also apply highlight because, you know, it's a taper shape, so it's kind of pointy, and it goes on the places where I want the highlight to be. Really useful. And I also dust like excess powder because I don't set my foundation with a brush. I use like a velour puff like this. So if I have any excess, I just dust it off with this. The next one is a fan brush, and a lot of people, I don't see many people using fan brushes, but it's a very nice way of applying contour. It goes just on the right places where you need your bronzer to be, or your contour products. It's really nice. It's so quick. It guides you. It's very soft. It doesn't shed. It shed the first time when I took it out of the package, but it's not shedding anymore. So I really like it. It's very soft. It doesn't poke. If you're gonna use it for like removing fallout, it's not gonna poke you or anything. It's really nice. I also use it for blush. Sometimes I use like brighter color blushes. I used to use only like a stippling brush to use it, and more sparingly with a lighter hand. But with this, it's very nice. And also the placement, it's just the perfect shape of my cheek. I really like it. Also use it for highlight, you know, on this for just the right places. I really like it. It's multi-purpose. I love it. Then we have our small contour. It's very similar to MAC 109, and it hasn't shed after a few washes. The first time it did shed, but after that it stopped, and I like it for when I need a more hardcore kind of contour. Very soft. It didn't bleed, just a tint of gray when I washed them the first time, but it just disappeared, and it's been like 10 or 12 washes maybe. And the flat synthetic brush, I like this for my method of concealing like dark spots and melasma and problem areas. I just dab a little bit of concealer and then stipple until just blend it away. And I like this one. Compared to the Sigma F80, this is not softer, but it's kind of more flimsy. A tiny bit more flimsy because these bristles are shorter, so this works just the same way, but I don't like it as much for under eye. Kind of bends. You can use it for blush, for cream blush is very nice too. There's two synthetic eye brushes, flat like a shader brush but synthetic. You can use it for concealer, for paint pots, for any cream bases that you have. I've used them with wet pigments or wet eyeshadow, and it works just very well. And then I have this one that is a blending synthetic, and I really like this because it really does blend very well. It's especially useful when I have like a very dark color to blend. It helps a little bit faster than with a natural bristle brush. I don't know why. And I also like it for concealer under my eyes, so it's really nice for that. And it looks like a dual fiber, but it's not. It's just the tips are lighter. Now for the natural bristle brushes, there's three. There's a blending goat hair brush, like the MAC 217, but I don't really like this one. I like it because it really does blend very well, but I don't like that it frays out like this when I wash it. I have to confess that I'm really harsh on this kind of brushes. With any other white blending brush that I have, or any white eyeshadow brush that I have, I'm really harsh because I want them to get white. And this frays out so bad, and I have to put a brush guard on it and it's fine, but I don't like to have to do that. Then I have the detail shader, which is this, and I really like this one because it smudges very nicely. It applies color, it packs color in places that are kind of difficult to reach with any other bigger brushes. And sometimes I get from viewers that, oh, you have a lot of lid space, so that's why you do this looks and this and that. But if you see a look that you like, it has a lot of colors in it, and you don't have the space to put like 3-4 different colors, just use a smaller brush, and this is perfect for that. It's a shader because it's flat, but it's very tiny. I'm going to compare it with, this is a regular size shader, and this is very tiny. So it's very useful if you have like smaller lid space and you want to look that calls for a lot of colors. You can apply it very, very precisely. I really like this. It's not pokey, it's firmer, so you can smudge. Even you can smudge liner, you can apply like gel liner as a base for a smoky eye, but it doesn't poke you because it's firmer but not harsh. And the star for me of the eye brushes is the pointy one. This is the crease brush, and it's a blending brush. I really like it because it really does apply like a very precise application of color, and it blends at the same time. You can keep blending and you're going to have a perfect blending, so it hasn't shed at all, absolutely at all. I love this brush. As for the eyeliner brushes, there's two. One is the regular angle one. Has a longer bristle. I really prefer this length of a bristle, wigglier. I like it. It's very fine. It's very, very thin and fine. It also has the bent liner, which is very useful when you're in a rush, when you apply false lashes and you want to touch up, you know, the roots with the lash glue and everything, or when you do makeup on other people. It's just so easy. It's just a breeze to do liner with this one. It's very nice. Another one that is very useful if you do use a lip brush is this one, because it has like a lid, like most lip brushes. You don't want to toss it in your purse and then you're gonna end up with the linty, gross brush inside your purse. So I really like this one. I don't use lip brushes, but I like the fact that I can take it on the go. And you know, when it's a red lipstick that I'm wearing for an event, like a darker kind of lipstick that requires more control of the lip brush, it's perfect. And you put it in your little clutch and that's fantastic. But I don't use it like on a regular basis. So what I do use it for, I do gel liner, I do spot concealing because it's really tiny and it's flat, so it's perfect. Think outside the box. It's your money. You're paying for a brush set and you want to get the most use of it. The only one that I really didn't like so much was the eyebrow brush because it's very thick. I like the fact that it's firmer and it really deposits very nice and blends the color very well on this part of my eyebrow. But when it comes to the end of the eyebrow, it's very difficult to me not to end up with a really thick line. If you're a person that has like very sparse eyebrows, it can help you fill in your eyebrows in a very natural way because it blends very well that color. And the spoolie, it's very nice quality. It's not like your traditional cheapo kind of spoolie that comes in every set. Nicely made. It's very high quality. It doesn't feel loose or anything. And the ferrule of the brushes feel really, really tight and secure. They have a nice weight to them. It doesn't feel like it's going to loosen up and fall apart anytime soon. One of the best parts that I find about this brush set is the belt that it comes with. Because it's not only a belt that has a lot of space, but for more brushes that you may have, has plenty of room and has compartments with different sizes, so you can put like random things like, you know, sponges or your eyelash curler, different tools and things you can put in here. It extends to 36 inches, so it's gonna fit most of the people, even if you're heavier. And what I really love is that it's not only like a belt, but it also becomes a case. I can have them just stored like this to prevent them to collect dust and stuff. So I really, really like the idea that they put a zipper on there. It's like a very good idea. And it's pleather. It feels really, really soft. In my opinion, it's a very good investment. I think $79 for 13 brushes, and that brush belt is very, very affordable. If you're starting off with makeup, I think one thing you're going to need is going to be a shader brush that'll give you more control over the lid color, and maybe like a pencil brush, preferably a clean one. And if you wear like mineral makeup, a kabuki brush. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.